Good morning, everyone. As we talked about on Thursday, I will be out today. So you are going to use your notes. And remember, if you don't maximize the screen on the YouTube video, you can still use squid on half of your page. So here are the homework answers. These are fairly simple equations that you solved last night. So I'm only going to go over the last one, number 9, because that one's a little bit tricky for you to remember. And we'll work from there. So number 9, what I want to do first of all is I want to simplify it. So 2 times 5 is 10, plus c cubed over 3 equals, I want to simplify that, so that's c cubed divided by 1 to the 5th is 1 plus 2, so that's 3 plus 10. Another way of writing c cubed divided by 3 is c cubed over 3. Now I always need to get my variables on the same side. So I'm going to subtract c cubed over 3 from both sides. And when I do that, I get 10 equals 10. Hopefully you recall from last year that when I have a variable disappear and a true statement, the answer is all real numbers. So today we're going to talk more about sentences, equations, etc. So blank, a sentence with an equal sign. Hopefully you remember that that is an equation. And doesn't want to do that. Why not? I'll just move it. Blank is an open statement, so no equal sign, so this is an expression. Finding a value for a variable that makes a sentence true, that is solving. Blank is the replacement value for the variable. That is the solution. Blank is a set of numbers from which the replacement value is chosen. That's something called the replacement set. If you've never worked with this before, that's where I give you a set of numbers and I want to know if the answer is part of it. If it's not, then it's no solution. A set is a collection. Element is a member of a set. So a set you should be familiar with is the integers. And an element of the set of integers would be -2. Solution set is all the answers that make it true. So again, if you need more time before you move on, feel free to pause at any point. Find the solution set if the replacement set is 1, 2, 3. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause right now and solve, and then come back. So hopefully you've solved this. So the first step to solving this is I add 7 to both sides. I get 8m equals 24. I then divide both sides by 8. I get m equals 3. And now check my replacement set, and 3 is an answer. So m equals 3 is my answer. If 3 was not in my replacement set, it would be no solution. So now I want you to solve each of these equations, stating the property used at each step. So you may want to space these out and recopy them. Again, pause, solve them, and then come back. So welcome back. Hopefully you've solved all 3. So we're going to start with this one. So the first thing I want to do is simplify this. So this is 7 minus 16 minus 10 plus n equals 10. And there the property I used is substitution. Again, I'm going to do 7 minus 6 plus n equals 10. Again, I use substitution. 1 plus n equals 10. Substitution. I'm going to subtract 1, which gives me n equals 9. So the properties that I've used there, substitution, substitution, here's the tricky one, additive inverse. When we subtract a number from both sides of an equation to solve it, it's our additive inverse. And then I actually substitute it. This problem has one solution or a unique solution. The next problem, again, I want to simplify. So first I'm going to add 3 plus 2. So that's n times 5 plus 6 equals 5n plus 7. That was substitution. This is 5n plus 6 equals 5n plus 7. That's using the commutative property. I'm going to subtract 5n from both sides. I get 6 equals 7. My variable went away. This is not true. So the answer is no solution. We take a look at the properties I used. So first, did not distribute. I don't know why that's there. I don't know why you would distribute. I substituted, then I used commutative. And then I used additive inverse and substitute. This is an example of no solution. Last but not least, I'm going to simplify again. So this is 10 minus 8, parentheses 3h plus 6, equals, I'm going to simplify, so that's 3h plus 6. So there I use substitution. Here I'm going to do substitution again. And now I'm going to distribute. It doesn't matter if my number is written on the outside, it's still distributing. So that's 6h plus 12 equals 6h plus 12. Some of you realize the answer here, but I want you to always get rid of the variable first by subtracting 6h. And that gives me 12 equals 12, which is all real numbers. Or you can do infinity. And so this is identity, and substitution, substitution, distributive, additive, inverse, and substitute. So those are all the notes for today. Please copy down your homework from the backboard, which is page 36, numbers 12 through 38 even, 47, and 67. Have a good day, and I should see you tomorrow.